What's up, y'all? It's Omar, and for this video, I'm gonna be looking at one of, if not the, most popular, most quoted verse in the Bible, and it's John 3:16, where it says, "For this is how God loved the world. He gave His one and only Son, so that everyone who believes in Him will not perish, but have eternal life." And the thing I love about this verse, and why, when I was a believer, not a practitioner, and I didn't essentially last year and behind, that's when I was not living for Christ. But if anybody asked me, I was a Christian, but my life didn't show it at all, and I didn't even read my Bible. Maybe occasionally on a Sunday, but I didn't understand the magnitude of this verse, because I didn't realize how does God, I didn't understand the magnitude. I was just yeah, God showed His love for me by giving His Son. What else? But then, just think about this. Why did God have to give His Son? That's where the Old Testament comes in handy, where it's we tried so hard. Old Testament is literally how God gave us, the first 5 books of the Bible, or the Torah, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, or Numbers. I might have got the last 2 mixed up. But either way, it's still the 5 books, they called the Torah, which is the law. And it's literally God telling us how to do the religious stuff. And the Old Testament shows how, despite God giving us, because God wanted to be in the presence of His creation and His people. But as the time went on throughout the Old Testament, you just realize, and then you get to the prophets, it's God realized, and God knew this would happen, but you start to notice, humans, we just can't do anything with it. We can't, defeat or outrun our sinful nature. And that's why God had to send His Son. So, that's why God had to send His one and only Son, so that everyone who believes in Him will not perish, but have eternal life. Because at the root and foundation, we are not good people. It says in Isaiah, where our righteous deeds are like filthy rags. When we try to do good stuff and look good in front of people, it doesn't do any cleansing. That's why we need Jesus. And then verse 3:16 just shows how, and now you have a little more context on how impactful this verse is, saying He gave His one and only Son to the world, because that is the only thing that could cleanse this world of its sinfulness and make us righteous and right with God.